While a large part of my Sons of Horus army is sitting finished in my display cabinet, the first things that I painted, which are these and some tanks, still sit here unfinished, broken, without proper bases, with the old base design, and all in various states of being finished. The problem being that the first thing that I painted are my 50 tacticals. And so my last, I don't know how many games I played without tacticals and just with my other compulsory troops choices. So in this video, I am gonna fix that. I'm gonna paint all of them. I'm gonna finish all of them, finish the 2 characters, finish the tanks, finish the drop pod. So that I'm ready for my next game. To start off, I took a wet brush and I brushed off a lot of the dust that had accumulated over the last years. This is a very easy step in case you don't paint with pigments, to just get that dust off of there. Also, back then I wanted to magnetize every single model in the army. Yeah, I kind of hate that decision now, but well, that's what I'm stuck with. Alright, the first step is done. I did it to all of the infantry, the tanks and the characters I'm gonna care for later. And I really like this step because I thought I had a lot to do, and now with them all clean, I see that I actually did a decent job like 3 years ago. Now I'm going to go through all painting steps and pick up every model and see which one needs that painting step to be done. Also, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 10, 19, 20 bases. Oh my god. Alright, quick little update. So, everyone who didn't have a shoulder pad now has a shoulder pad. I renewed some of the gold they had on their helmets. It was with an old gold paint that I used back then. Now I use the darker one. Also, here in the front, you see the 19 plus 20 bases that I had to still do. So yeah, and this was only like 3 hours-ish. So that's pretty good, and I think I'm on home stretch already. One thing that's gonna still take time is washing all the gold and applying all the battle damage. Because on my newer models like this one, let me show you, they have a lot of chipping and stuff like that. And on the older ones, scratching by paintbrush, which just does not look that good. So yeah, a lot of these need the new weathering, and that's gonna take a while, but I think it's fine. Alright guys, this is how they look now. I went a little bit too heavy on the oil paint. Some of them look really dusty. A bit unhappy with that, but I guess that's... I have to take that into account when I paint so many models in such a short time. And I hope that the satin varnish that I put onto these now, that's why they are on this cardboard thing, I'm gonna do that outside, I hope that it fixes it. This is my... Please, I pray for that. That would be great, because then they would be finished, except for the eyes, but those I do after the varnish, just because I want to do the varnish now. While the varnish is drying, I'm gonna see what I can do for the tanks. Now the tanks, the armor is done, but the weapons, they are still very shiny and they need a wash. Alright guys, the vehicles are... Yeah, I think they are actually done. It took a lot longer than I wanted, because in my beautiful paint scheme, why does this not want to go on there? My beautiful paint scheme, I decided to paint every one of the little rivets silver, and I decided to put a spot of shade around every one of these. Now it looks very nice, but it just takes hours, especially if you do it on 3 tanks in a row and not just on one of them. And here they are, 50 tactical legionnaires ready to fight for the War Master. Beautiful. Alright, the tanks are also finished, and yeah, I love how these look. These turned out really great, and finally I have some proper tanks to play.